Hey guys, this is my first short. I just wanted to talk about a few things real quick. I uploaded a video about premenopods and women's health and stuff like that. But I also wanted to go a little bit more into the science of carbohydrates and blood sugar and kind of stuff like that. So carbohydrates, they process in your digestive system easier and slower, so that because when your body um, takes in carbs, it turns it into sugar and glucose. And so when your body digests the carbs and it makes glucose and that sugar, your insulin spikes, your blood sugar spikes, right? And so when your blood sugar spikes in premenopods, it has a lot of side effects. So that's why we want slow digesting carbs, so that you know when you eat carbs and your blood sugar doesn't spike like this. There's two things I wanted to talk about real quick. So I wanted to talk about carbohydrates, complex carbohydrates to be exact. All complex carbohydrates are good for your system, for your body. Not all simple carbohydrates are good, and that's because many of the simple carbohydrates are processed because they're stripped of the nutrition that they need to be able to help your system break down the sugar even farther. So if you have, like, take blueberries as an example, they are simple carbohydrates, and simple carbohydrates by themselves do not process in your system very well. But because blueberries have fiber, high water content, and so many other things, um, because it has those things in the blueberry, it makes it easier to digest. It makes it easier to digest without having your blood sugar skyrocket and spike. Um, and then the complex carbohydrates naturally help slow digestion in that. So both of those products help your blood sugar to not spike super high because of different reasons. And then there's a third aspect, which is the processed foods. These are foods made by man. These are foods that are stripped of nutrition that your body needs to be able to break down the simple carbohydrates well. Um, and I just want to talk about this for a second because I thought this was really cool. God created simple carbohydrates and complex carbohydrates. And complex carbohydrates, we already know, digest slowly in your system so to not spike your blood sugar. But we know that simple carbohydrates spike your blood sugar. But God created the simple carbohydrates He made, like blueberries, oranges, and all these other fruits, and everything with a complex carbohydrate, He created with other things in the fruit or vegetable or whatever is a simple carbohydrate. He created those things with certain properties to help your body to be able to properly digest simple carbohydrates. And I just thought that was really cool. So, yeah. And then you see, on the other hand, um, human-made complex or simple, excuse me, um, simple carbohydrates. You see simple carbohydrates that are human made, and they're the ones that are getting us fat. They're the ones that are making us feel sluggish. They're the ones that are making us have high blood sugar and all these other things. So I just wanted to point that out. I thought that was really cool. And y'all have a blessed day. And I just thought that was something cool that I would share in how God made His creation. So, yeah, stay tuned for the next couple videos. See y'all in the next one. Bye.